welcome to howtocraftandsew.com. I am here today with two of my darling daughters. I have Jazzy and Lily, and they love to craft, big surprise, and they love also to do spirit wear. They're really involved in student government, and they love to go to the football and basketball games, and they love to show school support, and so they're always in my craft room creating all sorts of different things, and it's really fun to kind of see what they come up with, although they do make a lot of messes, but it's okay because they clean them up. Jazzy is going to tell you about some of the projects that they've been working on.
Okay, so this shirt is my most recent one that I've created with help of my sister. I could not do it without her. But this used to be an old t-shirt, just a plain white t-shirt. You can buy a new one, use an old one, whatever you need to do. And it's really simple. You just cut it into a tank top. And then for the letters, you can make stencils online, just on like Microsoft Word or whatever, and then they're nice and straight, and then you trace them onto fabric and then just cut it out. And we like to glue them on because I kind of break the sewing machine every time.
This is true.
No, like I broke it 3 times yesterday, but that's okay. Anyways, so it's really simple, and then I also outlined it with puffy paint, and then the back, which is the cutest part, we cut it and put a little bow on there, and to do that we just made slits on the 2 sides and measured it, and then we made a bow and just sewed it on. And
so look how cute this is. They took this back of the shirt and they took just a square piece of fabric, and then they made this little tie. They really do love to use glue more than sewing, but they sewed it on the sides and then put this little tie in the middle and did some really cute ribbon embellishments on them, and it looks like right here you painted this, or did you have this ribbon?
It's ribbon. No.
It was ribbon that was already kind of that leopard print. All of this stuff you can really get for really cheap at Walmart, by the way. We like to go there and get a lot of our craft supplies. So that's really cute, Jazzy. What else did you do? This actually made it through last night's game. That's why some of the letters are coming off, and I don't know if you can see here, but they embellished them with lace, and they've got puffy paint around them, and I think about 3 or 4 of your friends all matched in that. And of course they wear a t-shirt underneath that, so it's a little bit more modest. And then, oh, this is a cute one.
Okay, this is the one that I made last year for the first football game as well. This is another really simple one. You get whatever color t-shirt you like to match your school colors, because we're all about spirit. Everyone can be spirited. And you just cut it into a tank top. This is a men's t-shirt, actually. And then I just added this embellishment right here. It's just our mascot's fabric, our Jaguars. And we just made a little heart and glued it on, and it took me about 10 minutes. So it's really simple, really easy, and really fun. And you can do it.
Awesome. Like us. Okay. Thanks, Jazzy. Now Lily is going to tell us something that she found on Pinterest, and we love Pinterest. So this is putting Pinterest into action right here.
Okay, so what you do is you start with getting one of your old t-shirts, or you can get a new one, and it's best to have a fitted shirt that you will want to wear. And then to do the bows, you cut out a slits down the back all the way down, and then to get the bows,
I'm just showing it.
Yeah, okay. To get the bows, you just cut out rectangles with fabric, and the length of these ones are 5, 6, and 7, and they get bigger and bigger as you go on.
So this one's 5 inches down by 7.5 wide. This is 6 inches down by 7.5 wide, and this is 7 inches down by 7.5 inches wide. And another thing you can do is, depending on the size, you might need it a little bit longer or shorter. Lily's tiny here, so she doesn't need that wide. I would probably need like 21 inches wide. So you would just kind of measure the width of this across by how big you need it on your back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so this is really fun. A lot of people have liked it, and so yeah.
And they wear a shirt underneath this in the back, and then show them what you did here on the sides.
Okay. So to make the bows, you just get the rectangles, the sizes that you want. We did small, medium, large. And you get the rectangles and you serge.
Okay, or sew. So what they did is they took right here and they used the sewing machine to give it an edge. You can turn it under, you could glue it under. or whichever way you want to kind of finish the seam right there if you want. You don't have to. So if you're just wearing this for a kind of a game, it wouldn't matter really. But they like to have a nice edge because they are my daughters. But then right here, they glued this together, which I think is hysterical that they use so much glue with fabric, but that's part of the creative process.
Yeah, so for the center, we just cut out little things of fabric and folded them under so they had a nice edge right here. And then we got the hot glue gun, and here I'll turn around so you can see, with this, and just hot glued it down in the center and pressed it down so it got nice and tight around the bow. So it made a nice bow.
And they also have fabric glue that would work too, or you could sew it. Okay, those are really cute. There's pictures on here that you can see of the girls in these. Now, Lily, why don't you explain to them what you did with these shorts?
Okay, so for the shorts, we just got our old pair of shorts that we don't really wear anymore, and we thought it'd be cute. So what you do is you cut out fabric. Well, what we did, we laid them down and traced the fabric from where like the seams are where you want them to stop, and then you cut a hole in the middle for the pocket. And then with that pocket that you cut out, you just put it on the other side. And you can sew it if you want, but we just decided to glue it.
Again, they like to glue over, so.
You can see we have a few repairs we need to do, but that. And for the bottom, we got lace, and we actually sewed it on the top here. And then, well, mine I have going under, and you just tuck them under. But for Jazzy's that she got, she just has hers down so you can see the lace on the bottom. And then also on the front, what we did is we put an extra little thing of fabric right here, so you had a little embellishment on the front and back.
And I like it because they're making the shorts a little bit longer than they really want to wear, and it makes them really cute. Great stories. Okay.
Can you give us a cheer?
Okay, here we go.
A cheer?
Really?
No.
V-I-C, V-I-C-T-O-R-I-V, I-C, V-I-C-T-O-R-I-V.
Okay.
V dot the I, roll that C-T-O-R-I-V.
So thank you, Lily and Jazzy. Those are some really fun ideas, and hopefully you will use some of these and get some school spirit going.